Dr. Alice Evans, a lecturer in the social science of development at King's College London, called the LBC host to put forward her reason why Britain should spend almost £14 billion on foreign aid each year. Mr. Ferrari said, "My listeners always find it a little puzzling that we have issues of cancer screening over here, or not enough teachers or not enough police officers, but we're helping to develop youth football in China, or examining why cattle have flatulence in Colombia. Why do we spend our money on insane projects such as developing football in China or providing coils and contraceptive clinics in Malawi when we could do with cancer screening in Britain?" In response, the university lecturer said, "To provide contraceptives in Malawi is one of the most important things that we can do." Getty. LBCForeign aide, Nick Ferrari demanded to know why Britain spends money on insane overseas projects. "You talk about global poverty. I'm sure you recognize we have problems with poverty here in the UK." Nick Ferrari. Mr. Ferrari hit back and said, "Wouldn't it be important to provide prostate cancer screening for men? More than 11,000 men died from the disease last year. Which would you rather spend the money on, doctor?" He added, "You talk about global poverty. I'm sure you recognize we have problems with poverty here in the UK." Ms. Evans said she would prioritize doing the best we can do for those in greatest need, but Mr. Ferrari said the priority should be on, using in his example, the 11,000 men who died last year in Britain because they did not have cancer screening. He added, "Wouldn't that be a good way to spend money? Not least because most of them probably paid taxes." In response, Dr. Evans said, "Absolutely, we should. I am totally with you, and I am so glad, Nick, that you're supporting spending more money on our NHS, but the lecturer said Britain is a wealthy country and that wealth isn't distributed equally." She added, "There are all sorts of financial decisions that we can make about the pot. Then there are other things we can do besides aid, such as immigration restrictions, tackling the environment, tackling technology transfers, then aid. This is a tiny, as you said, 0.7%, that's not going to make the difference to whether we can improve the NHS or not." Ms. Evans also hit out at Tory MP Jacob Rees-Mogg's troubling Daily Express campaign to stop the foreign aid madness. She said, "It is led by Jacob Rees-Mogg, who has consistently voted against housing benefit, against welfare benefits, against illness and disability benefits. So, the people who are leading this charge, concerned about poverty in the UK, don't appear to have supported that in the voting records." Mr. Rees-Mogg presented a Daily Express petition to Downing Street in February after more than 100,000 readers demanded Britain's foreign aid budget is cut. The Conservative MP told reporters, "It was a petition of Daily Express readers who want to ensure the foreign aid budget is properly spent and are not in favour, as I'm not in favour, of the 0.7% target." Mr. Ferrari has previously torn into international development Secretary Penny Mordaunt's stark raving mad argument for the growing multi-billion-pound foreign aid budget as the NHS goes on underfunded. Ms. Mordaunt explained her reasons for the £14 billion foreign aid budget, claiming it will make Britain more prosperous and alleviate pressure on the NHS. The International Development Secretary said it is in Britain's national interest to spend billions on foreign aid. But she also said the UK will cut off aid to countries which do not invest in services for the benefit of their people. The UK gave £1.5 billion of its aid budget to middle-income countries in 2016, with Pakistan, Nigeria and Jordan as the biggest beneficiaries.